Hey, I'm Wes with Canine Justice Dog Training. I get a lot of calls, a lot of walk-ins, a lot of evaluation questions, and the most common I could say are going to be the dog not listening properly and leash walking. Today we're going to talk about getting your dog to listen properly. When you say your dog's name, or when you ask the dog to focus, or when you ask the dog to come here, you want engagement, and that's what we're going to talk about, is building engagement, building value in yourself, and why your dog should pay attention to you, right? If we're no fun, and we're just boring, and the dog doesn't get anything for working and doing what we want, the dog's going to give up. So we have to be real cautious about that. The first step, it's best to start when your dog is young. So what I have in front of me is an American Bully. His name is Trip. He is 16 weeks old. He's been with me for 4 days now. I spent 2 days building focus and engagement with this dog. It's very, very important that you do this to build the foundation of basic obedience. If your dog doesn't listen to you, you're wasting your time. You're going to become frustrated. If you become frustrated, your dog becomes frustrated. Your dog doesn't know what you're asking of it until you teach it properly, right? All right, so first step, start as young as possible. Second step, be as consistent as possible. I have a saying, consistency builds habits, habits are second nature. You're gonna wanna start with treats. Find something of high value. And what I would suggest is get a group of treats, whether it be slices of cheese, string cheese cut into little circles is what I found that works the best. Hot dogs, you can use boiled chicken, you can use store-bought treats. Whatever you find that your dog is just head over heels for, use that. So take a handful of these treats, give them one, see how they react. That's how you're going to determine what treat you would like to use as a high-value reward to keep your dog engaged. Once you find that treat that you're going to use, only use that for building engagement and making your dog work. Don't use that through everyday life if you're just sitting around, lounging on the couch, and your dog looks at you and looks cute and you say, here's a treat. Or when you come in from work and you say, here's a treat. Don't do that. Use your regular everyday treats for that or something different, right? You can use dog food too. If they hit on dog food pretty good, then go ahead and try that. I prefer using high value treats, especially at a young age. It just gets them ramped up a little more. So once you have your treats picked out, you're gonna call your dog's name and wait. You're gonna wait on the dog to look at you. You're gonna mark that behavior with yes. You're gonna make them chase down that treat. Again, you want it to be fun. You want them to work for that treat. We're not just going to go up to them and hand them the treat. That is them being lazy and us doing all the work, right? All right. So again, this dog I've been working with already, it's going to be a little more advanced than your dog when you start out. So don't feel bad. Don't get discouraged. Take your time. Be patient. Be consistent. I'm going to show you what this looks like. Yes. So again, you're going to mark with yes, you're going to move. You don't want to do it at the same time. So it's going to look like this. Yes! He looked at me and checked in, so I marked that with yes, and I move. Yes! Yes! I'm going to keep doing this over and over. I'm going to do it for a long time, maybe 10 minutes. Especially at a young age. You don't want them to disengage. He does pretty good with engagement. Yes! So that's what you're going to do to build engagement. I know it seems simple, but you have to do this every day, multiple times a day, to really get them focused in. What you're going to see in a minute is Trip's going to start following me around as I move, looking at me consistently. Every day when you do this, mix it up. Do some different lure into positions. Yes, and then lure into position. Yes. Yes. You can almost wait for the behavior that you're looking for. So right here, I'm going to stare at him until he SITs. he knows that command, so I'm going to spell it out for you. But right now, that's what I'm going to wait on, and then I'm going to mark that behavior, right? Yes. Yes. Good boy. Yes. So now what I'm going to show you is once you build engagement in front of you, marking that, making him chase the treats, and you feel like him or her are engaged with you, like you're looking for, what you'll then do is start walking around to see where their focus is at. If they're focusing on you, it means they're checking in with you. When they do that, you can simply mark that behavior with good, good boy, good girl, something of that nature. Just to praise them. It's a verbal praise, but it still works. I'll show you now. Yes, good. Good boy. Good. Good. Yes. All right. So verbal praise, good, good boy, good job. All right. There you go. See, he's checking in with me. That's what we want. So once I feel like he's done this enough, and I don't want him checking out, I'm going to go ahead and catch it and mark it. Yes. Get him to chase down this tree. Good. Good boy. All right. Good. Now to reinforce that behavior, good. He's in this position, which is a seated position. Starting out, if you don't teach them, they don't know, so I don't give any commands. I let them go into the position, and I'll say, good sit. And I'll just keep giving little pieces of treats, right? Because we're reinforcing this position. Good sit. Very good. Just like that. Good sit. Now I want to break them out of that. Yes. I'll mark it, break them out. Now remember, the dog dictates how long this is going to take to really work and catch on. I had this dog catching on and understanding on the first day. Yes! Not every dog is going to be like that, okay? Different genetics play a role, different mindsets, different age, different breeds. The list goes on. So again, it's very important to be patient with your dog. Don't ask too much too soon. Good. Sit. Good. Make sure you capture the moment as quick as possible. As much as possible. If too many times go on, yes. If too many times go on that you're not able to mark that behavior and reward, the dog may start to disengage with you. Yes. So here's a recap. You're going to want to find super high value treats, something your dog just absolutely loves. Oh, here's something I forgot. Try to start out in a room that's quiet with the least amount of distractions so that your dog is focused on you. Good focus. Once you build that, you can start trying to throw in some distractions, but I would take it slow. You don't want to set yourself or your dog up for failure. Good. Now, at the end of training, when you're done, give the last treats that you have. If you have 2 or 3, just go ahead and give them. Good. All done. Break. So I give them all done. Break. Wipe my hands clean. I let the dog know that I'm done. I'm done rewarding behaviors. We're done with that session. He's probably still going to be engaged, the poor guy, because he knows this so well. But that's just something the dog's going to have to learn. When you say all done or break and you go about your way, then the training session's done. If he wants to stay engaged, that's on him. Good job, buddy. So recap, you want to find high value treats. Something I did forget to mention. You're going to want to be in a room with very low distractions starting out until you build that up, okay? So high value treats, a room with no distractions, and high value treats, a room with no distractions or low distractions, so you can really build in on that engagement. Later on, of course, you can start adding in slowly. What I want you to notice is we told him all done. We told him we were done with everything. As I start moving, you're going to see him re-engage with me again. Trip. Good. I'm just having fun at this point. So, also remember, switch hands. You don't want your dog to get used to using one certain hand to receive treats from, because they're going to look for that hand all the time, and it's going to mess you up. You're going to start with one hand, and you're going to start switching the hands up. Then after you're switching the hands up and things are moving pretty fluently, you'll start putting your treat pouch or putting your treats in your back pocket or behind your back. That way your dog doesn't ever know where they're going to come from. You don't want them to anticipate where the treat's coming from, because that's going to play into body language later on, or body positioning later on in training. So be very cautious about how you're rewarding your dog. What I mean by that is you don't want your dog on your left side and reward on your right, because it's going to cross your dog in front of you, right? So be very cautious of that. It's going to be hard to get the hang of it first, but I believe in you and I think you can do it. If you've got any questions, reach out to us by email. It's GAK9justice@gmail.com. Or you can reach us by telephone, 706-716-2747. We'd love to help you out. Again, if you have any questions and you need some help with this, reach out to us. Maybe we can help you. I'm Wes with K9 Justice Dog Training, and this is my video on helping you build engagement. Hope you have a blessed day. I hope this video helped somebody out today. If you don't mind, subscribe to our channel, like and comment what you like most about this video, or if it was even educational for you. Our hopes are to be able to deliver some content to you guys to help you out all across the world as dog owners, to be educational and informative with our videos. So if you want us to keep doing these, drop us a comment. Thanks.